We're here at the airport about to head to India. This is very exciting. Just 8 days to minister to tens of thousands of teenagers. I'm here with Zeb, whom you'll see a bit later. It's going to be an exciting time and a bit stressful as well. You see, as Christians, we're not exempt from stress. Everyone goes through stress. We go through stress when we step out of our routine, when we take on too much, when we learn maybe haven't learned how to trust and how to let go. Stress is part of life. It's inevitable, whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Buddhist, whether you're a monk, whatever you are, whoever you are, stress is going to come your way. The thing is, you have the power to deal with it, to make a difference, to not let it control you. And I'm going to give you a few tips of how I do it in my life as a Christian.
My passport is much better than your passport.
In your dreams. Many Christians believe that God is sovereign, that God is in control of everything. So when we somehow get stressed, we start to feel maybe we're not trusting God enough. I don't know if you've ever had this situation where you're worried about someone and someone taps you on the back and says, "Oh, don't worry, brother, sort of just trust in God." That is true to a certain extent, but I think it's a little bit more complex than that.
You're welcome.
You both have a lovely flight.
Thank
See ya.
Heading to our seats. We've got the emergency exits. Here are 5 ways to deal with stress. The first thing is to recognize that we are stressed. Very often we just keep going and we let the stress just work in the back of our minds, avoiding it. But recognize that you are stressed. If you can, sit down and rationalize it. Write down the things that are worrying you. Very often also there are no rational reasons for your stress. But admitting to your state of anxiety and stress is the first step to seeking help and getting out of this state of anxiety. We made it here to Bangalore, very noisy, very hot, and very awesome. The second thing is chill and reach out to people around you. You know, you are not a super Christian, you are not superhuman. You're going to fall, you're going to find difficulty in life. But the thing is, you need to reach out to people around you. I think there are a few things you can do here. The first thing is, for example, make sure you get enough rest. The second thing is watch your diet. Watch what you eat, because what you put in is going to affect your energy levels. If you have high sugar, you're going to burst with energy and then just drop. So watch your diet. The third thing is exercise, daily exercise, habits of exercise. You know, days when I cannot get out of bed, I force myself to go to the gym, but I wouldn't be able to do it if I didn't have a habit of daily exercise. Establish a habit of that. And another thing is, find a group of friends that you can reach out to, that you can call in the middle of the night if you're stuck. Someone who can come and help and sit by your side, bring you food when you don't want to leave the house. There are a number of things that we can do, but we need to establish it usually at times when we are good, not when we are in our worst moments. No. That's another thing, learning to say no. When you cannot do a lot, when you're finding yourself stressed, take some time out and relax. Take some time out. Don't feel guilty about it. Here's the 5th thing. As Christians, we have the most powerful weapon of all, and that is our faith. Now, faith, it doesn't mean that we feel that we believe, because at times of stress we feel that God is so distant. But the fact that we can know that we know that God is by our side, no matter what. So it's about turning to God in your stress and giving your stress to God. Praying, finding time to meditate, Again, it's the discipline of prayer, not turning to God only when you're stressed, but having a habit of prayer. So when you are stressed, you can just go to that sanctuary and find God, even though you don't feel God present, you don't feel God close, but you can surrender this to God. It will be a great consolation. There's nothing more powerful than giving God your fear, your anxiety, your trust. Nothing more powerful than knowing that even in this valley of the shadow of the death that you face, God is there with you, loving you and guiding you.